Hey, it's Chelsea. Welcome to Colorado. Today we're going to be doing a nice morning upper body class. So hopefully it's nice and invigorating, a nice morning jolt, and like a morning cup of coffee. We're going to go ahead and start on our backs today. I recommend some props. I'm going to be using some blocks here and a strap today. You can use a pillow, a bolster, a blanket, anything, especially for this pose. We're gonna aim for chest opening, heart opening. So I have my block sling as I'm gonna lay. Actually, I'm gonna take it down even a notch. But you can take the blocks any level, of course, which you'd like to lay. Key being, make sure the bottom of the block is at the bottom of your scapula when you start, and then I'm also using one for the head for support, so my head isn't just drifting off in space. But whatever feels comfortable for you, go ahead, maybe pause the video, take some time, play around, settle into it. Like I said, bottom of the block, bottom of the scapula, and beautiful. All right. While you're adjusting, especially with chest opening, I recommend grounding your feet down so you get pretty situated. Then arms wherever you like, maybe up at the side, palms up, palms down. You can, one hand on heart, one hand on belly, both hands belly. I am 20 weeks pregnant, so work with me today. I forgot that disclaimer. But you can also do hands out by the side, or cactus arms, or even hands above the head. And you know what? I'm actually gonna just reach above head today. That feels pretty good. Not great, but we're gonna breathe through it. So you can keep your feet wherever you'd like. You can possibly do butterfly. You can do legs out with your mat. I'm actually gonna keep them grounded here, just cause I feel a little high on the block and the belly might wobble me when we start moving. You could also take maybe knees just falling in a little bit. But wherever you're at today, we're gonna take a few breaths here. We're really gonna tune into the inner world here. So kind of letting go of all distractions around you. Hopefully you're in a nice safe place here where you feel comfortable. Maybe closing the eyes or finding a focal point. But first things first, we're going to tune into the breath. Nice, normal inhales and exhales. Noticing where you're breathing today, maybe feeling it in the chest, or the belly expand, the back ribs, maybe in each nostril. Bringing awareness to the body. With the breath, it's the best tool, I don't want to say the easiest, but the best tool to bring you to the present moment. Maybe setting an intention today for your practice or for your day. And maybe noticing how your body feels. Nice little body scan, without judgment though. And if you notice an area that needs a little extra love, maybe just breathing, visualizing your breath going into those areas. All right, we're gonna do some work from here. Feel free to move around, move your blocks, adjust accordingly. We're gonna go ahead, inhale, reach those arms up towards the sky. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my feet grounded just for a little bit more balance. Feel free to do the same, whatever feels best for you. Learn your body, know your body best. We're gonna inhale. You're gonna start engaging those shoulders here. Reaching the arms up, fingers spread wide, palms very active here. And then we're gonna simply just cross the arms. So kind of just a nice little morning hug. Hello, self. taking some breaths here. Go ahead, inhale, reach back up. Exhale, switch the arms. Inhale, reaching up. Switching back to the first arm, first side. Inhale, reaching up. We'll do that one more time. Crisscrossing over. Nice little hug. Reaching the arms up. This time what we're going to do, you're going to take the hands, crisscross them once again, but grabbing each elbow in each opposite hand as such. From here, we're going to, you're going to make your own resistance. So envisioning pulling your arms out and also pulling them together with those hands. So abduction, adduction at the same time. Breathing here, and then keeping those arms engaged, working together. Go ahead and exhale them, just let them fall over the head. Inhale, exhale, just allow yourself to release. Melt into it, and inhale, reach the arms back up. Now we're going to do the opposite side. So go ahead, crisscross the arms, grab opposite elbows. Find that resistance first, that self-resistance. And then go ahead, let the arms fall overhead. Go ahead and inhale, reach the arms up. Just one more each side, crisscrossing the arms. Pulling and pushing. You don't have to go all the way over your head. You don't have to touch the ground. Just making sure you still have that resistance. Inhale, reaching up. Crisscross last time. Inhaling and reaching back up. Beautiful. Go ahead, take the arms down to the side. Just go ahead and take a couple breaths here first. Then we will go ahead, if you're pregnant, mindfully go on your left side, but there's not really an easy way to get out of it. I recommend kind of back bending up and then rotating, especially if you're on those higher blocks. Then we're going to go ahead and just come to an easy seated position. So I'm going to take a blanket. You can take a block. I recommend something underneath the glutes if it feels good, because it just gives a nice little pelvic tilt when we're sitting for a while. But if you don't, that's fine. Go ahead. We're going to take a few breaths to ground here first. So go ahead, taking the hands on the thighs, knees, palms down. And we're really going to root through those sit bones, through those glutes, through those hips, even through the legs, the ankles, the feet. And then we root down to rise up. So also imagining a nice long spine here, lifting almost as if someone's helping gently pull you from the crown of your head. So rooting and rising at the same time. All right, from here we're gonna go ahead and do some seated cat-cows. Go ahead, pressing in the palms. You're gonna go ahead and send that chest, shine it forward, maybe taking the gaze up slightly, and then exhale, rounding through the spine. You're bringing that chin to the chest. Inhale, lifting the chest forward. Exhale, rounding. So you can stay here. We're gonna do this for a few breaths, or feel free to start incorporating some circles with it. So go ahead and maybe take it from one side. Heart still shines forward, and then exhaling it back. Rounding, inhaling forward, exhale, rounding. Inhaling forward, exhale, rounding, and then opposite direction if you're going in circles, but still maintaining those beautiful breaths. And just about 2 more. All right, beautiful. Coming back to neutral here. We're just gonna go ahead, you can take the right hand down, fingertips, palm, whatever feels good for you today. We're just gonna reach the left arm up, maybe bending that right arm too, and then bringing it down to the side. Right arm goes up, so just making some circles with the arm, don't overthink it. Opening the chest up to the sky, maybe even looking up. Nice side body stretch. However long breaths need to be or short. Slow or fast you move, doesn't matter. Whatever serves you best today. But always remembering to move with that breath. All right, 1 more each side. Beautiful, come back to neutral. Make sure we're still rooted down and rising up. From here, we're gonna go ahead and take some, I'm grabbing my strap. No, the strap is coming. And don't judge me for it being messy. I do roll it sometimes when I put away my Crocs. But go ahead, anyways, we're gonna go ahead, roll the shoulders up and back. Nice shoulder circles. And the opposite direction. Beautiful. All right, go ahead, find a strap. If you don't have a glorified yoga strap, go ahead, find a t-shirt, a towel, preferably longer than a hand towel though for this one. Anything you could possibly just hold on to. TheraBand, I don't know, get creative. Let me know so I can stop saying the same damn things. But go ahead and take it just a comfortable distance apart. Wider is better. And first things first, we're gonna go ahead, just lift the arms up, lift the strap up. Nice long spine here, and we're just gonna hover at the top. So option to stay here, or you can start rocking forwards and backwards. So of course, if you don't have a strap, there's always the option to do it without the strap, and sometimes it feels good to do it like this as well. However close or wide the arms are. But aiming to use a strap or something today, just bobbing the head through a few times, almost like a clean and jerk motion. All right, beautiful. Go ahead, drop the strap back down. And if that wasn't wide enough for you, go ahead and take it wider. Like I said, always better to go wider at first and then go narrower. We're gonna go ahead, inhale, lift the arms up. And to whatever degree you'd like to go today, you could possibly stay here or maybe taking it all the way down the back to the lower spine, the glutes, and then back forward, down to the knees / belly button level. Inhale, reaching up, and exhaling back. Just moving with your own breath. So, not so much herky-jerky motion, so if that's happening, go ahead and widen your strap a little bit. But if you prefer to go narrower, go ahead. Or maybe even go narrower and you don't take it all the way back. So just playing around. As always, learning your body, learning what best serves you today. We're gonna just take 2 more. Beautiful. Now you can get rid of that strap. I'll fold it later. We're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna take some twists real quick. So just inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, just go ahead and twist to the right. So you can take that right arm back. You can take that left arm even to the left thigh or knee. Inhaling, going back up. Exhaling to the left. So left fingertip maybe behind, right hand to knee. Inhale, up. Taking your torso first, then following through maybe with the head. And then bringing the head around last as well. Which now I'm like overthinking it, so slight brain fart. But just move with your breath. That's usually the easiest thing. And feel free to take multiple breaths on one side and the other, or just constantly move with one breath or the other. Just whatever serves you. Like I said, you guys don't have to do my class. You could take this 30 minutes and just lay in Shavasana or fall asleep for all I care. And that might be what serves you best today. You ain't gonna get judgment from me. All right, we'll go ahead and come back to center. So what we're gonna do now, remove from whatever you're sitting on. Sorry, get a nice little booty shot of me. Go ahead and find 2 blocks. Recommended, don't have to though. I'm gonna sit on a 3rd one. You can sit as such. Always, you can put a blanket down, fold your mat over, whatever you need. We are pretty hard on the ground here too today. But I am gonna sit on the blocks, so just underneath. And then what I'm gonna do is prepare myself, blocks on each side. So just know I have short arms. It's just anatomy. Doesn't make me better or worse at this. I have short arms, can't touch the ground, can't put my palms on the ground. You might have long arms, it might be great, but whatever you do, I'd like you to be able to ground your palm on something. So whatever you need to get to be able to do that. While you're figuring that out, let's take a few moments and let's just ground here, grounding into the shins, the top of the knees, the ankles, hip bones on your block, and always rising down, rooting down to rise up. So nice long spine. So really centering ourselves here. What we're gonna do, we're going to take that left palm grounded. We're gonna go ahead and take that right hand, take it out to the side, and I'm gonna show you the reverse after on the other side. But for now, go ahead and take that right hand to the right elbow-ish. And then go ahead and take the back ribs. The key is taking that core, engaging the core here, which I know you can't really see with my prego belly, but go ahead and take the back ribs to the back forearms. I think that's better to explain it. And that might be enough for you today, but also you can feel free to take that left ear over to the left side and breathing into that right neck, right side of the neck. Also, check your face. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean, check your face as in you're not holding tension in the face. So just relaxing the forehead, the jaw, just breathing. Bring your head back to neutral. Go ahead and inhale, exhale, release the right arm out to the side. We're gonna shake it out first. We're gonna go ahead and do the left side, then we're gonna go back and I'll show you the next step. But I'm gonna switch it, flip it and reverse it for you. So, sitting on the block. Go ahead, ground that right palm down this time. And then taking that left hand out and taking it to the right elbow. Then making sure, taking those back ribs and taking them to that left forearm. Beautiful. Go ahead and you can take that right ear to the right shoulder, breathing into that left side. Go ahead, take that neck back to neutral, tap back to the midline. Go ahead, inhale, exhale, release that left arm, shake it out. We're gonna go back to the left side this time. I'm gonna go ahead and stay like this and show you from the back. But we're gonna ground that left hand back down. And then you can even take it, just as we did before, and stay there. Feel free to. Or you can take it a little farther this time. Walk the hand up to the spine, up to the midline. Bringing the back of the palm to the midline. And then from there, maybe that's enough. Or taking that left hand out, palm facing up, reaching towards the sky. Maybe that's enough. Or you can take it, doing Gomukhasana arms. Bringing the fingertips together, you can clasp the fingertips. I can touch, but not exactly clasp. So feel free to take your shirt. You could take a strap. I'm just gonna kind of press my palms into my back. Just stay here. Making sure, lengthening through that left elbow up towards the sky. And breathing, releasing tension in your face. Inhale, exhale, go ahead and reach that left arm up, down, to the side, and then go ahead and remove that right arm. Shake both arms out. I'm gonna flip back towards you. And then we'll do the opposite side, and then we'll take it back down to the floor. So nice, pretty gentle morning class today. Go ahead, ground the right palm down, and then option to stay where we were at before with the left forearm into the back of the ribs. Or go ahead, take that left back of the palm to the midline, reaching the right arm to the side, palm facing up to the sky, and then maybe to the other palm. Ooh, this is my good side. Not that we have a bad side. We just have a not so good side. But we want to make sure that we do the same thing on both sides. Anyways, go ahead and breathe here. Still lifting that right arm towards the sky. But hopefully this is a nice, maybe not a flow class, but a nice gentle morning class for you. Feels good just to wake up the body before you start the day. It always feels good to just take some time to yourself at the beginning of the day, regardless. Inhale, and then exhale, reach the right arm up. Go ahead and take it down to the side. Release that left arm, shake both arms out. All right, it's beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and come into a child's pose. Let's do just a few more things, then we're gonna seal the practice. So go ahead, I'm gonna take a wide-legged child's pose, toes kissing, knees outside my mat. Walking the palms out, sinking the hips back, fingers spread wide, grounding the palms down, letting the heart melt forward, dropping the forehead. And then you can stay there, but if you'd like, go ahead, inhale, exhale, take the right hand to the outside of the right mat, take the left hand on top of the right, and then ground the forehead down. So nice left side body stretch here. Inhaling, coming back to center, taking a breath here first. And then maybe taking it to the left side, so left hand to outside of the left mat, right hand on top of the left, grounding the forehead down. And then, don't look at me now, but go ahead, go back to middle. I'm gonna talk to you for a second. Go ahead and just take some grounding breaths here, noticing how it feels. I know we didn't start with this pose, but still just body scanning here, breathing into those back lungs, hopefully feeling a little more free, a little more at ease, a little more woken up. Maybe you can even walk the fingertips a little farther, or I'm gonna give you an option for a nice little tricep stretch. And I'm also gonna use blocks since they're here. So go ahead. If you're in your child's pose, you don't have to do it with blocks, but you can just take the palms together, take them to the back of the neck, and I'm on the block, so that just allows my head to fall between the blocks, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. Fingers spread wide, palms together, palms fall to the nape of the neck. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands back down to the floor. If you did the tricep stretch, and just take a couple more breaths here. Pressing the palms, coming up. Go ahead, take Shavasana of choice. So once again, you can take the blocks whichever way you like. You know what, I'll take them as such. Or take no blocks, or take blankets. Whatever serves you best today. And then go ahead, just allow your feet to come to whichever pose you like. Breathing here. Allowing the body to just feel heavy. And taking your Shavasana for whatever you need today. Maybe coming back to that intention, or for the breath. Taking however long you need here. We're going to take one more inhale together. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Thank you for doing this beautiful morning class with me, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Namaste.